Hello, lovely people that wants to make a difference, that want to make something new, different, grow, do something bigger, do something better, be better. That's why we are here. I'm today going to talk about the extension of yesterday, about thoughts. And we don't need to worry about the future because the only thing, excuse me, you have is now. And what do you do with now? I want to refer it a little bit to the time glass. The time glass is showing us, and we know it very well, how much time has passed. We know how old we are, what we have done, our experiences, what happened to us, good or bad, our bad memories that we want to remember. Here is the future. We have no idea. We can actually do it like this. Boom. We don't see anything. We don't know how much time, what will happen up there, what will be our experiences, good, bad. But then, what I think is most important is what's going on here. Exactly here. In this moment is the now, is what is happening right now, right there. Every small piece of sand that goes through that small hole, that moment is now. So it's not future, it's not past. And in this point, we are creating our future, but we are not in the future. And it's no idea to be in the past because it's already down here. And that's the whole metaphor, the whole thinking around what I want to say today. We really need to refocus and find back to that balance between future and past, and get into the now. Look at it. If you're younger, you are more in the future because you know you have so much future in front of you. While when you're older, you have passed through the life and you look backwards a lot and, oh, it was better before. That was great. Oh, I remember that. And the mind has a mechanism which is very good for survival. It's taken out all the things, not all, but a lot of things that are not good. And remember, oh, it was so amazing then. But what I want to ask you, and put it in the chat here also, where are you in the mind? Are you in the future or are you in the past? Or in the future in certain situations and in the past in certain? Let me know. Write down so we can see where you are. And I can just talk about myself. When I look back in time, before I realized the whole concept about being there, I was always in the future. I could be in the shower, plan the day, plan every word I would say in the meeting that would be 3 hours later. When I was in that meeting, I was already into next action. I had an amazing assistant, Claudia. She took care of everything. She really knew how I was. So I was always that. But I missed out something really, really vital. And that vital thing was that I missed out from the people in front of me. I missed out the opportunity of opening up to what I said yesterday, the universal intelligence, to be smarter than my thinking brain, wider, bigger, grander, visioner, creator. And that I realized after a while, when I started using that in my business, that's when it's leveraged. That's when I went out, I became CEO, president, owner of brands, etc., etc. So that is a key thing. And why I want to share this with you is because I've been in this business of doing things and just doing for money, not money only for myself, but for the company, margins, you know all that. And I wanted to bring in, when I found that I could bring in a deeper dimension in what I was doing, that's when really my career went really, really up. But I'm not here to talk about myself, but I'm talking about you, the worry about future. You know that we put up 99% of new scenarios, what can happen in our life around us, only 1% really happens in the end. So we spend 99% on things that never happened. So we really need to go down and really ask ourselves, what is important? And you know, when we create those scenarios create in the body an unease. This unease comes from the thoughts, so it becomes a feeling in the body. I'll go much deeper in this later when we're going to talk how the mind and how the body works together. It's lovely chapters. You will love when you learn about it. But what happens? We worried. We start thinking about something. It could be the war in Ukraine. It could be Corona. All that is absolutely fair and important to think of, because there's so many people suffering, and my heart is with those people and those families and those that are affected around them and the animals. It's big. But if we stay in that feeling or all the scenarios that can happen, what happens? We start emanating out or sending out an energy from our body that is a body in unease. A body in unease sends out a negative vibration. And you know, with law of attraction, we're going to talk more about that and the law of vibration as well, is when we send out this, we get that back. So we do double bad. We send this out so more people will suffer and we suffer as well. When we really understand this is really big. For me, that was mind-blowing and changed so much of how I really acted, perceived, saw, and reacted on the world and on planet and people. So worrying is really not helping us. And I don't want that you're lost in the thoughts about the future. So let's take one step back. What I suggest is go in. Past is what it is. We can't do anything about it. It has happened. The great stuff has happened. The stuff that is bitter we don't want to remember has happened. The divorce, the loss of somebody close, health, you've been ill, you lost a company, bankruptcy, lost a job. It's so many things that happens for us. Relationships, the work doesn't work. It's past. So the only thing we can do about it, it is as it is. You can't do anything about it. It is as it is. So put that and take that experience, boom, in a box, and to what you need in the future. And when we talk about looking in the future, I really suggest that I'm not saying we should only be in the now and not think of the future. Of course we need to plan. We need to think how we want it to be. We want to imagine how that should be. But do it very intensely. Do it with consciousness. And be in that plan. Be in that creation that you want to do of the future. And do it from presence. Don't get lost in all that thinking around it. And then go back exactly to the presence and be like a laser beam. Cut through all that and really stay in the present moment. Thank you for the good comment. So what I suggest you is don't stay in the past. What's done is done. You can't change it. So accept it as it is, and then plan the future. And then first go back to the now and stay in that energy. Because when you do that, you will help people that are suffering as well. Because we're all connected. We're all connected around the whole world. We are all molecules of vibration. We are all atoms in vibration. We are energy in vibration. We get send the energy out. We get the energy in. That just goes, flows all the time. So if you manage to say, okay, I can't worry about all those things. It is as it is. What I can do, if somebody needs help, if it's something going on somewhere, do something about it. Think, okay, can I help people that are suffering in Ukraine, or that are refugees or leaving the country. Do something about it. Leave it and don't go and worry about it. Then go in again and say, okay, what can I do now? Okay, I can't do anything. Then pray. Send them good energy. Because if you send them bad energy, they're going to double suffer because they're already suffering. You don't want to put more on their shoulders. So forget the past as much as you can. Plan the future and stay in the present moment. Try this for the next 24 hours and send me comments of how that goes. I would love to hear your experience. That would be so cool. Now it's Friday, and I wish you a happy Friday, everybody. And I know in some places we have already ticked over to Saturday. Sorry, I'm still in this zone. And we coming back on Monday at 6 p.m. Central European time, same place, same time. Look forward to see you, and take care. Don't worry. Be happy. I know it sounds sleazy, but you can by being in the now. Thank you, friends. Have a lovely, lovely weekend.